half inch. I don't think I have a half inch. I don't know any good mechanic that owns a half inch. Except for Alex, of course. There's a half inch. What's up, guys? Nicole, hi, peace, what's up? Sean, nice to see you, man. Working on an old tractor today. Let me turn the camera just a bit. I'm looking at crotch, please. There you go. As expected, everything's rusted. It starts right up still, but it dies after a couple seconds. I think we're having a fuel issue. I'm gonna take the fuel tank off, drain it, clean it, get it reinstalled. Let's see what it does right now. I had it running a second ago. Did we lose the live stream? Sorry about that. I don't know why. Oh, I was getting a phone call. Every time I get a phone call, the live freezes. Definitely a fuel issue. We're gonna have to take the whole fuel system off and apart, cleaned, replaced. That means new filter, new petcock, fuel tank completely removed. I think I gotta take off the steering box to get the fuel tank removed. Did I remove the gas can nozzle? Not yet, nope, that's what I'm getting to now. I couldn't get it out, Peace, I tried. I gotta take the whole tank off. Hey, is the live stream freezing up for you guys? Hey, is the live stream freezing up for you guys? Does it freeze up every couple minutes or so? It is, isn't it, Nicole? Yeah, every time I get a phone call, the live freezes, and I get like 200 spam calls a day. So I'm really sorry. I don't know what to do about that. I'm not in a place where I can put on airplane mode and turn on my Wi-Fi. It's definitely my fault. Every time I get a phone call, the live freezes. So this might be an unsuccessful live stream. The reason the live streams work so well up at Lucky Acres is because I don't have phone service. So I'm running solely off of Starlink. Lost sound. So now you can't hear me at all? Damn. This sucks. I'm sorry, guys. I did update my phone. And now my battery's terrible. My battery won't last a day now. It's a brand new 17. And I can't even get a full day's worth after the update a couple days ago. Yeah, so I got battery dying, spam calls like crazy. Take your call, please. My bad, Peace. I'm sorry. Yeah, it sounds good now till the next phone call. As soon as the live freezes up, it's because I'm getting another spam call. We've gone 3 so far in this live stream alone. It's only been 4 minutes. So I get a spam call once every minute or so throughout the entire day. It sucks. It's so annoying. Damn it. Block your spam calls. I did. I even got the AT&T spam call blocker upgrade. Like, I think I even pay monthly for spam call blockage. It doesn't help. Or if it does help, it's not blocking them all. I still get 100 a day. You don't understand all the watch hours. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Are you trying to get monetized? Is that what you're referring to? Getting watch hours on your page to get monetized is a grind. It's so difficult. What the hell's holding this up here? All right, first piece of the tractor has been removed. There she is. International 300, 1968. What's up, Rob? Dude, it's been a while. Nice to see you, man. Yeah, Peace, if you're referring to getting monetized and talking about your page, YouTube is shady with watch hours. It's so weird. They'll take watch hours away from you when you least expect it. When you're so close to getting to the 3,000 or 2,000, whatever it is, they'll start taking watch hours away from you. And yeah, I don't like the way YouTube handles their monetization. It's tough. I hope you get monetized soon. If there's anything I could do to help, let me know. I'll make a post soon for you and for Nicole and any other of my friends here on YouTube that is also making content. Did I end up making the cowboy candy and the tacos? I made the cowboy candy this morning. I have not made dinner yet. No, I've been busy today. Very busy. But I do have a short to post. I'll post it as soon as I can. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and edit or do much of anything. I was busy earlier this morning and I just had a chance to come out here and monkey with the tractor. So this is what we're doing now. We got a mess of wires. There's a definite rat's nest in here. I probably shouldn't touch this with my hand, but I'm going to. Disgusting. Back when metal was good, you know it. I was about to start a fire, by the way. You see that? That was catching fire on top of the exhaust. What's it doing? Right now, it dies after a couple seconds. It's not getting enough fuel, in my opinion. Starts right up if it's been sitting a while. So if it has enough time to drop fuel into the filter and fill the lines, it starts right up and it runs strong. I could drive it around. But after just a couple minutes and wants to die down, the RPMs don't go up like they should. And if I try and use the hydraulics or anything, it kills the engine right away. So I suspected a fuel delivery issue for sure. Man, we're leaking a lot of fluid down here. I just noticed how much oil is leaking. Dang, it's rough. Evap, maybe it's building up too much pressure in the hydraulic lines or something. Maybe that filter stuck, or I don't know. I haven't had a chance to really monkey with it. This is the first time I start breaking into it. It's not a fuel delivery issue. To remember, those things run off of hydraulic pressure. Certain times they don't work because they're too old. Well, I mean, it does have a slight hydraulic leak, obviously. You can see a little bit of fluid on the piston, so lack of pressure, but it feels like it's dying because of overpressure. I feel like it's getting too much pressure. Anytime you mess with the hydraulics, it kills the engine. It's not really the hydraulics that are killing the engine though, because I've ran it just fine. I picked up the buckets, I ran the 3-point, no problem, and then after a few minutes of it running, it just dies. So maybe the fluid is getting too hot. Maybe it's low on fluid, I need to top it off. I don't know. I wouldn't even know where to start. That's why I'm asking you guys to help me out. It's the first time I ever work on a tractor in my life. Get a makeshift tank, run directly to the carb. Yeah, that's a good idea to troubleshoot for sure. And I had a tank off of one of the mowers, but I don't know where it is. I need to get my stuff together. I wasn't ready to work on this, but I figured might as well get started. I can't order a new carb. They're expensive. I tried to get an OEM, or not even an OEM. They don't sell cheap Chinese replacement carbs for these. The carbs online, they're like 400 bucks if I wanted to order a new one. I could probably take this one off and clean it out and rebuild it. It does leak sometimes. So yes, the carb does drop fluid. One of the ports is probably stuck. So definite carb rebuild. I also did take off the fuel filter right under the tank. I removed the bowl from the fuel filter and I opened up the line and it was barely dripping. So that's why I'm suspecting a fuel delivery issue. It's not getting enough fuel to run properly. Because I pulled the bowl off. It should have been flowing fuel through the bowl where the bowl is, and it wasn't. It was barely dripping. Have I cleaned the carb yet? No, I just started. I haven't done anything yet except remove this one piece. But when it gets gas, it runs just fine. And then I feel like it gets choked out or starved of fuel, and then it doesn't want to run anymore. I do need to drop the tank. I mean, that plastic nozzle is still in that tank somewhere. That thing's probably never been removed ever, so it would be a good time to take it off and clean it now. Redo all the fuel lines, put a new filter, take off that old glass style bowl filter and just put a newer style filter in there, a new petcock that I can control easily. That's probably the answer here. It's got hard lines for the fuel, which are probably rusted out. So yeah, I think we start by taking that fuel tank off, and then the next step would be to, once that's all good and running, clean it up. Maybe attack the carb if it's still giving me issues. If that doesn't solve the problem, then we need to look at the hydraulic pressure, see if there's any issues with the hydraulics. How old was the fuel in the tank and the carb? I don't know if there was any. It was pretty low when I got it. And I put 5 gallons of fresh fuel in there, so it's got good gas. But I dropped a plastic funnel into the fuel tank by mistake last week, and ever since I did that, it's been giving me issues. Yeah, there's definitely crap in the tank that's blocking the petcock and the glass fuel filter. I took the fuel filter off, and the mesh screen was completely covered in white gunk. So yeah, there's nasty stuff in that tank for sure. It does need to be taken off and cleaned no matter what. Even if it was running good, it needed to be done. Check the valves. You had the same issue. You had to take the cover off and see if they're moving. Maybe. So I don't suspect the engine or a valve issue because it runs great. When it's getting fuel, it runs fantastic. And then I can tell it starts choking, getting starved of fuel, and then it starts running like crap. But maybe. I'm gonna take off the valve cover anyways to get the tank off, so I'll inspect everything. There's probably a lot of junk in that tank. I know. Let's get to it. Let's take the tank off. It's a good place to start. Another thing I'd like to do while I'm taking this tank off, I'm gonna have the dash removed. And as you can see, we're missing a couple gauges. The wiring is disgusting. It's old, it's cracked, it's corroded. And I can't stand looking at wiring like this. I used to be an electrician. This kind of thing bugs the crap out of me. So this would be a great time to clean everything up. See all this? I'll scrape this with a scraper and a wire brush, get everything cleaned up. All the wiring I can easily redo for like 10 or 15 bucks. I think I have a lot of this wire too. So I'll probably redo the entire wiring harness, fix these lines that are cracked and broken. Do it one by one so we don't mismatch anything. If I can maybe replace this gauge while I'm at it. I think it's a pressure gauge for the hydraulic system. Give it a good pressure wash, yep. Everything, clean this guy up real nice. That way if it does leak or if I do have issues, I can see where they're coming from, you know. It's got a brand new alternator on there, brand new. The guy did tell me he had just wired that in, and sure enough, there it is. So that's a good sign. It means that this tractor was loved and used frequently, enough to put a new alternator. So I'm an electrician, not certified, but yeah, I know what I'm doing with electricity. I know enough to not kill myself. And I did do it for a couple years. He'll email me if I don't get it fixed. Thank you, Nicole, thank you. You could backflow air through the fuel line and see if it starts flowing after. Yeah, great idea, for sure. I need to get an air compressor though. I am severely lacking in that. You know what, I think I need to take both covers off, both sides off, in order to take the front dash off. And I don't even think I need to take the front dash off now that I'm looking at it. I could probably get to all the wiring behind it. Yeah, got a lot of work to do, a lot of work to do. Looks like your dad's before the 12 volt conversion. Well, this one actually has a 12 volt conversion. It's got a car battery right there. So I don't know what's needed to convert it. I'm glad it's already been done though. He loves to start working on stuff as the sun goes down. I know, right? I'm bad with timing. I've been busy all day. And then I'm not even working. I'm talking to you guys, which doesn't help. Hey, at least I'm working on stuff, right? Who cares if the sun's going down? At least I'm working. By the time I'm your age, I'm gonna be a jack of all trades. That's the plan, man. That is the plan. I don't need to be a master at one thing, but I would rather be good at a lot of things than a master at only one thing. Ooh, that guy's frozen on there. Spray some carb cleaner in the carb. Yeah, I need to. Where am I gonna put you? Hang out there, Rose. I need to get this one. Damn. Come on. Ah, it doesn't want to go. Got it. I got it. I don't think these bolts have been removed in like 20 years. On this side, at least. All right, so there's our rat's nest. Let me show you guys. That's where our rat's nest was. Ready to start a fire. Sitting right on the exhaust. We're gonna get all this cleaned up. Did I clean the bowl out? Yes, I did. The bowl was disgusting. So this is what I did the last time. I just got started working today. But the last time I was working on the tractor, I took the glass bottom off of this filter. Cleaned out the bowl. It was gross. It's already gross in there. And I just cleaned it. And then with the bowl off, I opened this fuel all the way up. Right now it's open still. I had this open with the bowl off and it was not dropping any fuel. It was barely dripping, like a drip every few seconds. So something is plugged up from the tank down to this bowl. I mean, it's connected directly to the tank. So it's not getting the fuel it needs to run. If I leave this overnight, all the fuel will fill the bowl, fill the line by gravity. And if the system has fuel, the tractor runs great until it starts choking, starts running out of this fuel. I bet you right now it's been about, I don't know what, 10 minutes since we tried to start it last. I bet you it'll start right up now. But for how long is the question. Make sure we're in neutral. I almost ran my foot over. Yeah, so it starts right up if it's got fuel. Sounds great. And it'll run good for a couple minutes until it runs out. Even the hydraulics will work. See? The hydraulics will even work. So it's not a pressure issue. It's not a hydraulic issue. I'm almost certain it's a fuel issue. That's a good sign. think, oh, I can't engage that unless I press the clutch. I forgot about that. Let's turn this off. Actually, I'm gonna let that run for a second. I've been cranking this all day, so the battery's probably low. I'm gonna let it run for a little while. But yeah, that's the status right now. We'll see how long it idles for before it cuts out. Right on track. Okay, cool. As long as we're going in the right direction. The pistons hold, the hydraulics work. Has a slight leak, but not enough to drop the bucket after 24 hours. I've had that raised since I got it. That hasn't dropped one centimeter. It's been holding pretty strong. Can I not get the sediment bowl off with the tank on it? I can, but there's still a blockage inside the tank, and it's just gonna block up whatever filter I put back on there. So yeah, I mean, possibly I can leave the tank on there and try and clean it out that way, but either way, there's still a giant plastic funnel in that tank somewhere. So I feel like getting it out and off the tractor so that way I can shake it upside down and get the plastic funnel out. That's probably my best option right now. Suction devices to pump the bottom of the tank out. I don't have anything personally. I could probably rig something up, but I'd rather just pull the tank off. Needs to be done. Might want to leave the mower down when I have it parked. Just because of wear on the hydraulics, you think? So actually having this mower up isn't putting a lot of strain on the hydraulics just because of the way the system is. It's not a direct piston. It has all of this holding the weight. So yeah, it's actually not putting strain. The bucket, for sure. The bucket I should put down. That'll help out a lot. It's finally there. Okay, I was about to say, I can't believe it hasn't died yet. It's going pretty strong. So now it probably won't start up. If I wanted to start it back up. And I don't know if it's because of the fuel. The bowl's still full. I don't see any air in there. So it's not like it used up all the fuel in the bowl and it's choking from here. I don't understand. I don't understand. The bowl is full. And it runs good for like 5 minutes, but now probably won't start up. If I leave the gas cap off, and there she goes. It shouldn't have died out. It really shouldn't have. It was running great. The idle's fine. It's not misfiring. It sounds to me like it's getting starved of fuel. It has to be. The clog will make an airlock. Throttle up. In this scenario, if I throttle up, it'll kill it right away. I did throttle up earlier when I got it started, and it worked fine. You guys heard it rev up a little bit, but yeah, now that it's in this limp condition, it'll kill the engine right away. Damn. That's not good either. Best way, take the tank down. Okay. Yeah, let me get back to it. It needs to be done either way, so I might as well do it now. I tried to tell Lady Lucky, I was like, hey, right now, this week, I'm probably gonna take the tractor apart into all its different pieces. So if we're gonna paint this thing, this is the time to do it. And she said, no way, it looks too cool. She already called it Mater. So, no, she named it Rusty Bucket, excuse me. Its name is Rusty Bucket, so I can't really paint it now. yeah, this would be the best time to paint it. I have all the pieces off. Making progress. We got 63 people in here. Dang, crazy. Sounds like more like the carb bowl runs dry. It won't run until it fills up again. Yeah. I think you're right on track. It's something more with the carb than the delivery from the tank, maybe. The carb does drip occasionally. I noticed I'll catch it dripping once in a while. So there's definitely something wrong with that carb. But we're gonna take, remove, and replace the entire fuel system just to make sure we don't have any issues. This is where I need you guys. I'm trying to remove the steering wheel right here so I can take this front cover off. I took the nut off, the steering, right? That nut came off, but now this won't budge at all. Is it just because it's rusted? Do I just need to bang the crap out of this until the rust is gone and then it'll come off? Or is there something additional that I need to do to get this steering wheel off? What do you think? Need a gear puller to remove this. Dang, that's what I thought. There's a bunch of hammer marks on the side of it, so it's evident that it takes quite a few bangs to get it off. I'll need a puller if it's tapered. Dang, everybody's saying I need a puller. I don't have one. Shoot. Well, I don't really need to remove this cover. Doesn't look like. I can probably take the tank off from there, but I'm not 100% sure. There's no videos on the internet for this model tractor anywhere. Quit while I'm ahead. Don't hammer. Heat and WD-40, maybe with a crowbar. Okay, so pretty much either way, it's gonna take a lot of brute force to get this off. Good to know. I'm gonna give it one good yank. Maybe we'll have some magic happen. Before I do that, I'm gonna put all these screws in the toolbox before I lose them. Oh yeah, she's gonna need a puller, all right. She's gonna need a puller, guys. I don't have heat, I don't have WD, and I didn't get a single bit of play from that yank. I yanked it pretty hard, so yeah, I need a puller for sure. Don't have a torch. Don't even really need to remove it. I really don't. I wanted to. It'd make things easier. Okay. What's holding this gas tank down? We got two 10 millimeters in the back. And then there's a rat's nest in the front, so I can't see. Do I have Benzoyl? No, not anymore. I'm missing all the important stuff. Oh shit. Let me go back in the chat. Did I miss anything important in the chat? Holy moly, what is down there? What is it? What is this? Does anybody know what this goes to? You see this guy? What is that? Some type of air filter, right? Intake air. It is extremely dirty in that pipe. And there's a bunch of liquid at the bottom of this, in this bowl right here. There's a bunch of liquid. I don't know what kind of liquid. Air cleaner, water in it too. Is it supposed to have water in there? Or no, probably not, right? Oil bath filter. Never heard of it. Never heard. I'm gonna have to do some research. It's not supposed to have fluid in there, right? It's supposed to be dry. Or is it? Is the fluid what's filtering the air? It's an oil bath air cleaner. Yeah, I've never heard of that. That is before my time, everybody. First time ever learning about one of those. I need to research before I dive deeper into this. Take the filter out and see. Okay. I know that's not the issue, but it looks like I gotta probably remove all this. It's just, I saw oil in there and I saw all this dirt in here, and I didn't want all that dirt to contaminate the oil of the engine. Obviously that's not part of the oil of the engine. I just never seen anything like this, so I want to make sure that dirt and that oil and them mixing is not going to be a problem. And I would really like to get this cleaned up so I don't have to filter through all that dirt. If I could just take it off and clean it and put it back clean. Definitely two hands. I know this thing is rusted on there. I'm trying. This is a two-hand job for sure. Just mess with the gas tank. Okay, so don't touch this for now. That's fine with all the dirt. Look at this pipe I had to put on there. The old pipe was completely destroyed. So I went to the junkyard and I stole this off a mass airflow intake. Yeah, off some random car, like a little Toyota Celica or something. But it had just the right bend. It's a little big for this pipe, but it was better than what was on there. It works good. One thing at a time. I know. There's our carb. Like I said, I did catch it dripping a little bit from here. I banged it a couple times on the side. I did the trick. Last time it was running rough and I put my hand over the air intake of the carb and I tried to stall the engine. And I think I did clear one of the ports, because after I did that, it picked up RPM like crazy and it was running great. But since then, it's probably been plugged up once again. So we had the 210s in the back. We have this bracket holding on. I don't see any bolts attaching the gas tank to this bracket here. There's got to be something right here on the front, probably under this rat's nest. I bet you there's there's a 13 there. There's a 1/2 inch. So 210s and a half. I'm probably gonna have to remove this. Like, I just got dirt in there. See, this is why I was asking, because I spilled dirt in the hole, and now there's oil and dirt mixed. Oh well. Cool. Thank you, Mustangs. Thank you for the information. So it's designed to catch dirt. And I shouldn't feel bad if a little dirt falls in there. What a mess. Look at all this. Oh my God, years and years of dirt and grime. That's crazy. One thing at a time. Now's not the time to clean the engine. Now's the time to get the fuel system. Honestly though, this is a good time to clean everything because I haven't exposed or opened up any orifices. So get all this dirt knocked down before I open everything up and take the valve cover off if I need to. What a mess. What a mess. Yeah, I'm excited too. I can't wait to have this thing running like a top and just having the ability to use it whenever we want to, you know. It's gonna be rewarding after all this is done to just hop on and go without worrying about it stalling or having issues. But it is gonna take work, and for the price that we got it, I was expecting to have to do a little bit of work to this guy. Yeah, $3 grand for the tractor. You guys think we made a good deal knowing all that we've had to do so far and these headaches that we're dealing with now? Was that a good deal? And I probably should have tried to negotiate a little bit heavier, especially considering these issues. But the guy swore it didn't have problems when he sold it to me. And yeah, I mean, that's happened to me before. I've had trucks that didn't have problems, and then when I go to sell them, all these problems arise. So I'm not gonna hold it against the guy. $3K, depends on where I am. I'm in rural New Mexico. There's not really a market of anything at all, and it's very rare to get anything that you're looking for, whether it be a truck, four-wheeler, tractor, lawnmower. Yeah, they're tough to come by, so prices do get inflated. The cheapest tractor I've seen, and they're all in this 60s, 70s year. Cheapest I've seen so far is $2,500. It did not have a front loader. It's still for sale. They haven't sold it. Yeah, everything with the front loader, the price goes from $3 grand to about $5 grand. And then I saw this one for $3 grand with the loader, and I thought it was a great deal. And now I'm starting to learn why it was such a great deal. But like I said, I expected it. I was ready to do work. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty, obviously. That's a lot of dirt on that top though. Look at that. I'm still chugging through dirt here. I don't really need to be cleaning this right now, but we're also not in a big rush either. I'm gonna take my time with this tractor, make sure I get it 100% before I take it up to Lucky Acres. Because when we take it up there, we're gonna put it to work. It's gonna do a lot of work, starting with the pond. Easy fuel issue, don't sweat it. All right, good to know, good to know. Yeah, thank you, Mustangs. That's very valuable information right now. Messy to service, I can just imagine. I was about to make a huge mess. Whoever baited me into taking that off, you knew what you were doing. You wanted to see a big mess, didn't you? I had a feeling it was gonna make one. We'll do a video on that oil filter one day. I'll service it soon when I get everything else figured out. Shot vac or a leaf blower would work wonders right now in getting rid of all this dust and dirt. I actually do have the leaf blower in the truck. I can go get it right now. All right, back to the fuel issue. Let's get these three, it was a two 10s and a 13. Let's get those removed. and see if that tank comes off. If it doesn't, we're gonna have to go looking for more bolts. There's the 13 right there. Oh wow, it's actually a 14. Everything else has been 1/2 inch on this. This is gonna be a little bit bigger. Oh, before I pull the tank off, I should probably drain it, right? Yeah, I should probably drain the tank. Let's start with the bowl. Get all this fuel dropped. Shame, I just bought all this fuel. It's brand new. I'm gonna turn that guy off there. Boom. And then we're gonna run the tractor dry for no good reason, just because I want to hear it start again. All that dirt could be stopping the leaks. I know, I was thinking the same thing when I was going at it. Yes, you're 100% correct. I should not have been cleaning it, but I want to know. I want to know if it's leaking, and if it is, and if it's just a valve cover, like right there, I can do a valve cover, no problem. That's an easy fix. How much did I put in the tank? 5 gallons. Only like 15 bucks. Not too bad. It's not pulling fuel from the bowl just yet. The bowl's still full. I don't know, that's strange, huh? Sounds good, don't mess with it. It sounds good for a while and then it stops running. So I have to mess with it. I gotta figure out why it's stalling after a couple minutes. Easier to take it off full and flip it. You think so? Instead of just draining it right now? I don't know if I believe you. No, I'm just kidding. I believe you. I trust you. You gotta clean the fuel lines. I know. There's one hard line that I need to take off and clean. It goes from there across. Actually, I was going to the other side because I wanted to see the fuel pump, what kind of fuel pump system it had. So we got this hard line coming in right here. Boom, boom. So the hard line comes straight into the carb. There is no fuel pump. It's all gravity fed. Interesting. Completely off of gravity, and the line has a point where it rises above. I wonder why. This is like maybe an anti-siphon or something. But it'd be hard for gravity to get that to go up and over if it was actually clogged. So yeah, I don't know. Who knows what we're gonna find when we pull these lines off, but that's gonna be the next plan of action. I'm gonna pull the lines off, get everything cleaned. I'll bring some carb cleaner and spray it through the lines, and hopefully take the tank off, get that cleaned, get the plastic funnel out of there. And then, yeah, we'll be good to go. Change the jets in the carb. Maybe. I'll see how much a jet kit costs for something like this. I'll probably be fine just pulling the carb and cleaning it by hand. If the jets are in good condition, we might not have to replace them. We can just reuse them. I probably also need to mess with the idle. I haven't messed with the idle at all. There's 3 different idle screws. This came from a much lower altitude than what we're at now, and it's gonna go to an even higher altitude after this. So it came from about 4,500 elevation. We're sitting at 7,000 right now, and this is gonna go up to our property, which is sitting at 9,000 feet in elevation. So we definitely need to get those carbs dialed in. Use an air compressor to blow the lines out. That's the only problem. I don't have an air compressor, so yeah, it's gonna be tough. I'll probably just use pressurized air. I'll buy a can of air and a can of carb cleaner. Maybe the carb cleaner will have enough pressure to spray through the lines. Your grandson loves a tractor. Awesome, awesome. There's gonna be a lot of tractor content coming soon, as soon as I can get it running to a point where it's reliable and we can take it up to the property. I have no idea how I'm gonna dig a pond with this thing, but I'm gonna have to, because that's why I bought the tractor in the first place, is to dig the pond. So we're gonna make it work. Just need to get it running properly first. All right, I had a 14 sitting pretty somewhere. Where was it? Five-eighths? Or even 5/8? No, 5/8's too big. Yeah, 5/8's too big. You know better. I'm not good at converting between standard and metric. There's a 14. That should work. And it does. And it's not frozen. What a blessing. It's turning. But this is also a two-handed job. Let me put the phone down. The dang bus. I wish I can get the bus going. I tried. That is another unfinished project of mine. Never got back to it. I kind of gave up on that one. Hate to say it, but it's the truth. I'm looking for a 14 socket right now. It'll be a lot quicker than using this wrench. There it is, 14. Where did I put the dang wrench? Did you guys see where I put the wrench? What the hell? No mechanic subscribers in my area. Alex? Just Alex? He's already done too much for me though. I couldn't possibly ask him for more. Plus, I love this stuff, guys. I love it. So I'm enjoying working on this tractor. If I could just find my tools. It's in my pocket. It's in my pocket like a dummy. By the steering wheel. Good guess. Nope, in my pocket. 50 years farm. You know more than me. Probably, absolutely. It's an easy fix. For sure, probably. Wait a minute. I just had a realization here. How the hell am I gonna get this gas tank out of here with this Crossmember going? How am I gonna pull that off? Holy crap. There's no way I can lift this tank out with this thing here. And it can't come out sideways because we have the valve cover. It can't go out forward because of the steering column. What the heck am I gonna do here? That's a big problem. I didn't see that when I started. Just blow the lines out. Everyone's saying not to take the tank off. I think now I don't want to take the tank off. Clean it in place. I probably should. So maybe we take the glass bowl off and get an open hole at the bottom of the gas tank, and I'll clean it as good as I can. I'll bang the sides to get any rust off. I'll blow a lot of compressed air in there. I'll get a compressor out here somehow, and I'll blow it out with compressed air, fill it up with some more fuel, and maybe the crap fuel that comes out, I can filter it, throw it back in the tank, slosh it around, drain it again, and then put some good stuff in there. Didn't see that right in front of my face. I know, I got a little excited. I saw 4 bolts holding that tank, and I thought it was gonna be a simple job. And I did. How about now? Did that work? I got out of the, I'm not muted. I got a phone call. It does that. I don't know why. We should be back. Okay, yeah, I just had to get out of the app and come back, and then it works again. It's weird. All good. All right. All I was saying was there's no YouTube videos on this tractor, on this model. There's nothing saying how to remove that gas tank. And the only thing I found on this tractor, this model tractor, was on some tiny forum, some random tractor forum online. And it was pretty much just a dude ranting about how difficult it was to remove his tank. And I got a little scared, and I put it off for a couple days. And now that I am deep into trying to remove this tank, I could see where this guy was coming from. It's a lot bigger job than I thought. What year? 1968. 1968. Yeah, I did not realize the Crossmember was going to be a big of an issue. Maybe I can squeeze it out through the side here. Maybe. It's worth a shot. I mean, we won't know till we fail, right? Whoa, I'm surprised these rubber washers are still soft. That's insane. Look at that. Still got a little flex to it somehow. Unbelievable. That's some good rubber. Did I get another call? Yeah, I got another call. Sorry about that. See if I got a 10 millimeter in here somewhere. That's even more elusive than the 13. I don't think I got a 10. I really don't think I have a long 10. It's probably a little shorty. It would help if I had a nice toolbox with all my sockets organized, but I'm bad. I'm bad with tools, guys. I really am. Not responsible at all. So then I struggle. Yeah, I must be having some decent weather with no jacket on for sure. The weather was nice yesterday and today, but it's gonna get cold again later on this week. Can't believe we didn't get any snow. That was crazy. Oh, man. I don't think I have a 10. Oh, it's not a 10, it's a 1/2 inch. There's no way. There's no way in hell. I don't have the tools. I don't have the tools. That 10 or whatever size that bolt is way back behind this. And then there's a nut holding it from the bottom side, but there's this metal plate here blocking the nut, so I can't hold it on with the wrench. This is not good. I'm a mess. Buy Script Garage would definitely know. It's not in the chat. I'm gonna end this live stream, pick up my tools, and call it a day. It's getting cold. I'm getting frustrated. So yeah, I'd rather just come back out when I'm level-headed and the weather's a little bit nicer. That sucks. That sucks. What year is that motor scooter? Which one? I don't have a motor scooter here. I saw that Florida got some snow, pretty crazy. And more prepared, yes. I need to educate myself. I need to come back with better tools and a little more knowledge, for sure. Go get my mind right, yes. I'm gonna go make some dinner. We're making tacos tonight. I'm gonna spice them up with some Carolina Reapers that we got from Daniel and Chelsea. Mars Gold right there. Thank you for the peppers. I think we're gonna make a salsa. Actually, Lady Lucky wanted to do a special recipe. She wanted to make a coconut shrimp with a spicy mango. We usually do a mango habanero sauce, but we're gonna substitute the habaneros for your guys' chili peppers. So that'll be fun. We might make that tonight. I think we might skip the tacos till tomorrow because I processed some beef a few days ago. So I have like 4 or 5 steaks in the fridge that need to be made now. So we might do the steaks and the coconut shrimp instead of the tacos, as long as that's all good with you. Almost to 50, not today. I'm ending the live stream before the push-ups. Yeah, you gotta get a horse out there, Nicole. She would love that. We want to get Sugar a friend so bad, but we're not ready. We're just not ready. One day though, soon. Yeah, I'll stream next time I work on the tractor for sure. Has to look like Sugar. Okay, I'll keep my, well, I don't know what the laws are transporting a horse across continental lines. I don't know about that. Is Sugar his horse or the neighbor's horse? So Sugar was there well before we bought the property. The neighbor's been caring for her. I don't know if he like bought her or what the history is behind her, but yeah, she's been pretty much living and surviving on that piece of property for as long as she has been alive, probably. So the neighbor makes sure that she has water and hay and kind of keeps an eye out for her, but he doesn't really do anything much for her other than that. So he told us, you want her, you can have her. I mean, she's just out there. She's going to do whatever she wants, but He didn't really seem to care very much. So yeah, kind of belongs to us now. I think we're taking responsibility for her. We're gonna set her up nice, give her all the hay and food and water and treats and anything else that she might need. She needs a friend. That's the next thing we're gonna get her, is a friend. Can we grind a section out where the steering wheel is to slip the cover on and off? Like a little workaround. Oh. I wouldn't want to. It's too nice. It's too nice to... Maybe between these two I can cut that section out. But what if I found the original gauges, you know, and like... Yeah, I wouldn't want to mess that plate up. It could be really valuable to someone in the future. And there's enough play on there. I think I can get it off to get the tank. If anything, I'll just go get a puller. I can rent a puller at AutoZone. I can get the steering wheel off. And then if I can get that off, this cover will come off and everything will be a lot easier. This isn't even the problem though. It's this cross member that's the problem. And this I cannot remove so easy. So yeah, we're gonna have to finesse this tank out. I think there's a way to finesse it out. 49. Oh man. I better end the live now. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. Actually thinking of trying something different. Can we pull it off though? Hold on. Chill right there real quick. Somebody like this video so we can get to 50, so I don't do this for nothing. Yes, you guys pulled it off. 51. That's all it took. All right. Push-ups and then I'm ending it. I'm gonna go make dinner. Let me figure out a way to prop the phone. Let's go grab a rock. Rocks always work for me. All right, can you guys see good? See good, hear good. Probably gonna be the first person in 2026 to do push-ups on a tractor. So that's pretty cool. Maybe the first person ever. That might be a first ever right there. Shame I didn't get any more done though. I wanted to get a little more progress done. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, personal gym. The International 300 Home Gym. For only $3,000, you too can have your own personal gym at home. That's a big paperweight for $3,000, isn't it? I'm starting to question my decision a little bit, but that's okay. It's a nice tractor. It's a good tractor. It runs fine. It's got a good engine, and it's worth $3,000 to somebody out there other than me. So if I ever needed to, I can sell it and break even. Probably wouldn't charge any more than I paid for it though. So I'm not like that. Yeah, we'll get it going. I'm not too worried. Get it going. Need to get this property going. We have so much work to do here. This is supposed to be a mini golf course. And it's just one of those dreams that I've been dreaming for 2 years now and haven't executed. We'll get it done though. Vice Ronan, thank you for the mural, dude. Looks great. You know, tonight is actually a great night to fire up the sign. Let's do that. You guys are gonna love this. I wish it was a little bit darker. Isn't that cool? Oops. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty sick, huh? Especially at night when it's really dark. You can see this sign for blocks. Thank you guys. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the positivity today. I appreciate you. What do you think people will pay to play mini golf? Oh, it would be dirt cheap. I mean, I'm not out here to make millions. I'm not trying to take advantage of people. I'm only doing the mini golf because this entire city has nothing for kids. There's no family place. There's no place for kids to go and hang out after school, like a safe haven. Yeah, there's a rec center. It's all the way across town. You can't walk there. You got to drive there. But we have this great location. It's by restaurants. The school is right there. So all these kids, when they get out of school, they got nothing to do. They got no safe place to go and hang out. And that's what I want to provide here. I want to provide a fun, safe place for families and kids to hang out where they're not getting in trouble. And yeah, probably $5 is what I'm thinking. $5 to play mini golf. Might even get to keep the golf ball after that. I got so many golf balls, I wouldn't mind giving them out. Throw a lucky stamp on there. You get a souvenir for $5 and you get to play mini golf. So is this a shop? Is it a house? What is it? It's actually, I don't know if it was an actual liquor store. I believe the way I heard it, it was the warehouse for the liquor store. So this is where they stored all the liquor, and then that across the street was actually the liquor store over there. So yeah, I don't know. I would really like to learn the history of this building because it's such a unique building. It's so awesome. It's got plenty of interior space. It's our storage right now. It's our glorified storage unit. Yeah, this is Lucky's Warehouse. We love this place. We bought it, I don't know, 3 years ago.
Oh, you turned the light on.
Yeah, it looks good, huh?
Yeah, it does look good.
She's been in here waiting for me the entire time. She's the reason I didn't start the tractor. It's because I needed her good luck.
Oh, no. It started up a few times.
The times that you peeked around the corner to see how I was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you guys think mini golf would be a good idea for this place?
Say yes.
You have any other better idea? Something we can do better that still accomplishes the same goal? Because that's important. Having a place for the community is very important to us.
Petting zoo.
Yeah. The universe always works in our favor, and it's because we put out so much positivity into this world. I think it makes its way back to us somehow. So yeah, this will happen in due time. I'm glad there's a reason it's not happening right now. I'm glad it's not happening right now. I'm already overwhelmed and stressed, and I have anxiety attacks regularly about all the stuff I have to do. It's a lot, guys. It's a lot to deal with animals and YouTube and properties and building a house and renovating an old house and trying to start a business. And I mean,
you're gonna stress yourself listing it.
Yeah, that's only the tip of the iceberg. I mean, that's only the stuff that I tell you guys about. I mean, like, we still deal with everyday life challenges, and yeah, it is a lot. It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to handle, and it's the reason why these projects don't get completed sometimes, or one of them gets put on the back burner for months at a time. You know, we're trying our best, but yeah, we get burnt out too. We're not robots. We're not superhumans. We're just like you guys. what do we have planned for the rest of the evening? Just get all this dirt and dust and oil off my hands. Go make some good dinner with your peppers, Daniel. Super excited about that. I don't know if you caught the recipe that we're making tonight. We might modify the tacos. We might stray away from the tacos and do something else. Batting cages. There was a batting cage here in town a long time ago, and the skeletal remains of the cages are still there. that business didn't do good. But yes, I agree with you. That would be really nice. The problem with the batting cages for this town is that the schools just recently got a whole bunch of money for their sports facilities. So the school down the street got a brand new baseball field, and I'm talking state-of-the-art turf. They got their own batting cages. They got everything they need over there. So there's not really a point for them to come over here to my batting cages. This would be for people that weren't in sports, I guess, but there aren't too many of those out here. I don't know. I would love to. I just feel like batting cages are an expensive investment and very low return. Mini golf, I'm good at that. I can get turf super cheap. I know how to get it on special. I would love to design a mini golf course. I'm passionate about golf. It's something that I would be very interested in, as opposed to, I mean, I do like baseball and I did play baseball, but I wouldn't be as passionate about trying to run a batting cage as I would running a mini golf course. So yeah, that's an important thing too, is liking what you do, having passion for it. If it's not there, then you won't be successful. So I need to be real careful about what our business is, because that's going to be our job. And if you don't like your job, then why are you even doing it, you know? I want to make sure that we're happy and we enjoy what we're doing. Same goes for YouTube. I need to pace myself on YouTube. I need to make sure I don't get burned out making content again, because that does happen. And then, yeah, I want to stay consistent. I want to make good content for you guys. And, yeah, we'll just take it at a nice, slow pace. Will the warehouse be full of arcade machines? I would love to do that. Pool table inside, a couple pinballs, a projector with some video games, a golf simulator. Yeah, that's definitely the way we would like to take it, for sure. That's going to be a hefty investment, though. This is a type of project that we would need an investor or some outside help. Maybe like the businesses in town would like to sponsor us, and they would help us purchase. Maybe they can sponsor a golf hole. Like, I'd go and get the local restaurant to sponsor hole 1, and then they'd pitch in $500 for turf and materials to build the hole, and then I'll just put a sign on hole 1 saying this hole is sponsored by so-and-so business, you know. And that'll also just solidify that community aspect of it all, and bring the entire community together, businesses, restaurants, everything, you know. Frisbee golf would be nice. It's not big enough for frisbee golf. We do have 2 frisbee golf courses in town, and they don't get used. I tried to bring one back a few years ago, and I got a lot of eyes and attention and put a lot of energy into it. I made maps. I mapped out the entire thing. I put new holes. I cut the grass because it was not being mowed, and I put a lot of energy into that for it to get abandoned just a month later. Nobody maintained it for me. So yeah, frisbee golf, that's a tough one. It's not a good market for that here. All right, yep, dinner time. I've been on for well over an hour. Holy crap, crazy. Good live stream though. This was fun, productive. We got some work done on the tractor. I got it in pieces back there. I need to go pick that up still. But yeah, we'll get it going soon. Thank you for all the positivity. Thanks for all the help today. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay lucky, and yeah, have a great night.